Don't be nervous. I gotta be straight with you. You're an undercover boss.
From undercover boss.
You just have 2 new servers that just started today.
Same destiny. Yeah.
They are our undercover mystery diner waitresses.
To mystery diners. The covert concept not only creates popular television shows, it's answering the prayers of some church leaders.
The concept of the secret church shopper is not original to me.
But Thomas Harrison has added the angle of mystery worshiper.
Even the American Medical Association recommends to their member doctors to have secret patient shoppers.
And this former pastor gets calls from churches across the country to secretly check things out.
I never know when the phone rings, if it's New York or Chicago or Los Angeles or some other place. I have the most interesting questions that people ask me.
Harrison finds some most interesting things on these visits.
I've noticed poison sumac growing in the flower beds next to the main entrance, 4 foot tall. Churches are cluttered. They have collections of materials in various places. There seems to be no order. And if you think about it, we do that at our home too. There have been occasions, honestly, when I have entered the worship facility and exited and no one has spoken to me.
Harrison's attention to detail is only exceeded by his heart for helping churches improve and reach more people with the gospel. We followed him on a recent secret visit to Mason City Christian Church in central Illinois.
I'm really excited about what Mr. Harrison the ministry that he has, and I want to share it with a lot of people, but I have to keep that to myself.
Pastor Joe Brazino invited Harrison, but he's just a bit nervous about what his church members will think when they find out.
It's almost like you've been punked. No, yeah, I think that there'll be a good reception. You know, I've been working with my leaders here at the church, doing a lot of leadership training and kind of preparing them without them knowing.
When the pastor first came to lead the Mason City congregation, it was meeting here in this building and hovered at about 200. It quickly grew to 400 members strong and relocated, but it's hovered at that 400 number for the last few years.
Since we moved into this larger building, we have begun to attract people from surrounding towns and villages around here. Some drive 30 miles, some drive 40 miles. We've also noticed in our church that we've had people come, but they'll stay for a while and then they'll leave, and we try to seek to reach out to them. But so there's been a little bit of for lack of a better word, of a revolving door.
Many times, the experience that a guest will have at a church determines whether that guest returns to become a member or not.
With that in mind, Harrison pays close attention to how church members greet guests. After all these years, one story still stands out, though he would never reveal where it happened.
During the fellowship time where everyone is shaking hands, a woman behind me leans over past me to shake the hand of the woman in front of me, and in the process doesn't say, hello, move, you're in my way, or anything. So I feel abandoned while everyone else is shaking hands and I'm just standing here. And prior to that, I had been bumped from my seat 2 times.
Harrison urges churches to make reaching people who are new to the church experience a top priority. So, after every visit, he delivers a 30 to 50-page report to help the church improve. It's based on the 5-Star Church, a book dedicated to Christian excellence.
The same God who called us also made us, and there are occasions when our body does not function the way God intended or designed. And we have to go to a doctor or to a physical therapist. And the same God that heals us also provides these occupations. So it's all about diagnosis. It is a snapshot of what's happening in this congregation at this moment in time.
And that's the picture Pastor Brazino hopes will help his members make a difference.
All of us as pastors, we have blind spots. And no matter how much research we do or how much we seek to improve what we're doing for the glory of God and the effectiveness of, His kingdom, I think that there are areas that we all could improve on.
Ephraim Graham, CBN News, Mason City, Illinois.